certain things will piss you off like royally. A lot of time you just gotta woosah, take a breather, and just get your mind back right. It's all mental. So yeah, there's things that I've finished that I've almost quit on, but at the end, it gives you a feeling of like power. Like, yeah, I knew I could do it. It gives you confidence and all those other good terms.
Have I ever finished something that I almost quit on?
Right.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
This Step It Up September.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
has been quite a journey for me.
Right.
Um, my second month in
Mm-hmm.
content creation and hit the ground running.
Yep.
This has been quite a bit of an experience.
Mm-hmm.
And I really must say that I owe the majority of it to you, and
Mm-mm.
that you've been instrumental in allowing me the space to continue to move forward and to have forward progress in my attempt to keep going. Sometimes it can be difficult, but when you have people that are there with you and are pushing their way through just as much, it can be not only motivation, but it can be fire up under your tail, so to speak. Where it's like, okay, I see you pushing, surely I can keep going too. And
Mm-hmm.
so, yeah, that's one thing I must say is that I've enjoyed it thoroughly just because I've been able to be on this platform.
Okay. Okay. Uh, Thank you. Like that. That just melted something in my heart. I ain't gonna lie to you, Tina. And that's why I did this. So before you even joined into the panel or the chat or whatever, but I
Hmm.
said I did say that like that was my goal was to get people comfortable getting on live streams and share it out to their channel, get some watch hours from it, things like that. And I did say not too many people actually took me up on the offer, but you've been here, as much as you possibly could. So
Yes, yes,
so yeah, you are definitely welcome anytime. You know that.
absolutely. And like I said, I appreciate it because it's a thing of um, when you set the bar high,
Mm-hmm.
um, people want to jump.
Right.
People want to take a leap. It's like I might not can get it as high as you are, or can go as far to go as much of the distance as you are, but I can get to an end.
Right.
You know, I
Right.
can I can put my best foot forward and keep it pushing. And
Mm-hmm.
so that's what I just found myself doing is uh getting up and like on the days where I'm like I could chill. I'm like, no, let me go ahead, let me
Mm-hmm.
get in there, let me get some of this stuff going, because I'm after it. I'm after it.
Right.
Seriously.
Right. What's up, Yolanda? I thank you for that. I really do. But yeah, Tina, like so I had to give my kudos and my hats off to coach because she gonna keep your tail accountable.
Yes.
So I was saying that like I could have just started doing this, just out of my head. Whatever, I'm gonna do this for so and so. Nah, like by me saying it, like I put it in pretty much stone.
Hmm.
Coach gonna hold your tail accountable.
Right.
So yeah, yeah. So it is what it is. It's all good. Um, Anybody else? Y'all want to join the panel? I done I done ran through most of the talking points.
Oh, that was fast.
Hey,
Wait a
hey,
minute. You
you
went through
know,
all the talking points
you,
in 9 minutes.
you know, I play no games, Tina.
I see. I see. My goodness. Oh,
What's
hey
up,
there,
Mia J?
Mia J.
Thank you for joining. Okay, hold it on, that okay, Mia. Thank you for that. That means a lot, for real, for real.
Wow, this entire community. Yes,
That
yes.
means a lot.
And that's the thing. I mean, it would be something else to come in here and it would be zero in the chat.
Right.
So a lot of times, it's not just about the effort that you put forth, but it's also about the people that support you too.
That's
Because that goes a long way. Goes a
it
real
does.
long way.
It does.
Mm, that way you don't come to a place where you feel like, what is this for? Why am
Mm,
I pushing so hard if no one's there to even consume what I'm trying to put out?
mhm. And I mean, even if that is the case,
Hmm.
we do have to always remember that, especially if it's evergreen type content, it'll gain traction.
Right.
So even with a lot of these talking points that I've come up with during this whole month of September, they will gain traction once those certain keywords start to jump in the algorithm. Right.
Hmm.
So you know how sometimes you'll be scrolling your feed and you'll see a video that's like 2-3 years old.
Right.
You know, we can't predict when everything is going to pop off or anything like that. We could only just show up and do our best. So yeah, Faith is in the building. What's up, Faith? Thank you for joining.
Yeah, so many days that I've pushed out this content. I finally came to a place where I was like, okay, what do I do after this?
Mm-hmm.
This Step It Up September has given me fuel to want to go further and to do more.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and to not just look at it as an event
Right.
or just a short term goal, but more so look at it as um, creating a habit, a new habit.
Yeah, there you go. Bam.
Um, yes, about pushing out that content,
Mm-hmm.
staying dedicated to the times, and even if it may be a little later or earlier, still get to it,
Mm-hmm.
and do all that you can do, regardless of if you're tired. Because even last night when I went live, I was
Mm-hmm.
exhausted. My sinuses were kicking me in the forehead,
Mm-hmm.
and we had a lot going on this week for whatever reason.
Right.
But it was a thing where I was like, I'm willing to push through. And I remember Two Real asking me, do you want me to go by myself? And I was like, no, I started this with you and I'll finish. You
Mm-hmm.
know. And so having that mindset of I'm willing to continue regardless to how I feel
Mm-hmm.
has given me the motivation to keep going, period.
Right.
To be willing to push myself to beyond my limits, beyond where I said I would be willing to go, or what have you. Because this doing content in the middle of the week, on weekends, on extra days of the weekend, and all that, I'm like, I have never even considered doing this much content, especially being that this is only my second month. And
Right.
so I thought that I would ease my way into it, pause. But instead, it has been a thing where I've had to go hard. And go hard the whole time.
Right. So even with it just being your second month, I know you said I set the ball high. I ain't set the ball high. That my second month. I thought when I started my YouTube on my first channel, I thought, okay, I'm going to just put out a video once every week and I'm going to blow up. No, I really didn't start actually doing consistent content until I was about 4 or 5 months in,
Wow.
and by that time, Are You Locked In had got started.
Mhm.
So I was one of the original people that came up with the idea and things like that.
Mhm.
And one thing I could take from Chip, it was like you gotta grind, you gotta keep grinding, you gotta grind harder. And so I started putting out content every day, at least to the best of my abilities. So I did start getting traction before they took my channel down. So it was a learning lesson, but yeah.
Absolutely. And I get that. Um, I had no intention on doing this much. I really didn't.
Right.
Um, because I felt like there were still things that I wanted to learn. There were still things that I felt like I hadn't yet become acclimated with as it
Right.
pertains to the YouTube space. And it was one of those things of I gotta stop making excuses and just go for it.
Mm-hmm.
And let the chips fall where they may. If I fail, I learn from the failure. If I succeed, I see what needs tweaking so I can continue in that success. But at least I have some information
Mm-hmm.
with whatever is coming my way as I continue to pursue um, the things that are ahead of me.
Right. Right. Absolutely. And even even if you do fail, you can still see what needs to be tweaked, on that
Yeah.
end also. So
Hmm.
yeah. So our next talking point is going to be carrying momentum beyond September.
Hmm.
Finishing strong isn't just about this month. It's about building habits. See that, Tina?
Uh
You
huh.
said that. You definitely just said that.
Yes.
The discipline you show today makes future goals easier. Momentum compounds. One strong finish fuels the next start. And you set it up September as a launch pad for October and beyond, which you also just said, Tina.
Hmm.
Like that's wild. But yeah, that's why I did this. So I was telling the chat when I started this, the goal was to get people more comfortable going live and to also help them get watch hours. And again, you've been the one of the people to consistently pop up and at least show up.
Yes.
And Coach and Jay also,
Hmm.
but even you just jumping on the panel and sharing it out to your channel, which is fine. I don't care about that. That's why I
Hmm.
did this. It was supposed to be more people that actually help gain some watch hour momentum, but
Hmm.
it is what it is. I tried.
Um, Truth of the matter is, I think who needed to hear what needed to be heard what
That
they needed to hear, and those that are coming to listen is
that
set up for them. Because at the end of the day, I know that while you can be considered a veteran in this space
hmm
to a great degree. I'm
hmm
a newbie. I'm
right,
fresh out the box, and
right,
so with that being the case, people that are watching this can also come to a place where they like, well, if she was able to go as far as she went, you can't say that I necessarily been doing this a year. I haven't.
right,
I haven't been doing this 2 3 years or what have you, and getting to know everyone. I came in literally only supporting, and went from support to being pushed out into content.
mm,
And when you look at it like okay, I learned some things from the outskirts, but then I went from that to just going for everything that I know, learning along the way.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the biggest key of it, is learning along the way, not
Mm-hmm.
allowing what you don't know to stop you from
Right.
moving forward or having forward momentum towards something greater than where you are. And
Right.
so I think that's one of the biggest takeaways that I've had throughout this month, and just with the mindset of I want to see even go even further and see even more as October rolls around and the months to come.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Coach?
What up,
Hey,
Elevated?
hey,
What's up?
coach.
No, how you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Yo. I like the title, The Power of Finishing Strong.
Pause.
Pause. Yeah,
But
I'm so immature. Oh my god. But
me too. Me too.
yeah,
I'm in
but
there.
definitely like
Pause.
but I think I just want to shout you out, Elevated. You have, I'm so proud of you. You like September. You see how fast the time flies?
Man,
Oh my,
man, you
September,
ain't lying,
like
bro.
October 1st is Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
So just
Yeah.
like that, a whole month straight going live every day. That's
My,
fire. That's, but then I want to ask you, I don't know if you said this because I literally
nah, you
just
good,
on
Coach.
the live. What, how does that make you feel? Like, does it make you like, being that you've really literally almost done an entire month straight,
Mm-hmm.
does it drive you to want to keep doing it every day? Like, how does it feel?
I don't know about every day, but yeah. Just even me watching my watch hours.
Yep.
I told everybody that was here like in the very beginning. I'm over 1,000 watch hours now. I got my
See?
notification today. So
Mm.
so my watch hours that I had, I've doubled them within a month.
Right.
Wow.
Within a month, going consistently showing up every day, bam, you over 1,000 hours.
Yep.
I mean,
And
I ain't too shabby either now. I'm just starting, but I got me a good little piece. I got
see,
me
Yeah.
right around, I'm over 200 now.
see,
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't get to
and
see, like,
that's
once you become monetized, you don't see like how many watch hours you have anymore.
mm,
Like,
okay.
that timeline that you have on your studio, and it
Mm-hmm.
shows you like
Hmm.
that goes away. I don't like that. I want to see.
Okay.
But
That's good to
anyway,
know.
but that is because that's why I can't tell you how many hours I have. I have no idea.
Wow.
Um yeah, it's strange, right? So like,
Mm-hmm.
because they always say like you have to keep up the 4,000 hours to stay monetized.
Right.
So I'm like, how do I know if I'm close, or
Right.
have or far? I have no idea. But I guess, once you're monetized, you kind of, if you continue on doing what you was doing, you should be fine.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, we're not talking about me. But yeah, I was hoping you said that, and just
Mm-hmm.
keep that in mind. Like, moving into October, when you're gonna start not doing it as often. Maybe, like, I don't know if this is a plan of yours. I know you said you want to do it like 4 days a week,
Mm-hmm.
but are you gonna have set days? Or are you just gonna go live whenever you feel like it?
That's a good question. I know I need to have some set days this way, people can know when to look out for me. So I just haven't decided.
Yeah, I think you should decide what days, because people have come, like, the one thing about being consistent and doing something every day, it becomes a routine, not only for you but for your viewers,
Mm-hmm.
and they
Okay.
like look forward. Like, think about all the folks that show up every day.
All right.
Like, they show
Hmm.
up and they stay, and they come, a few of us, we come up on the panel, but the
Mm-hmm.
people that don't come to the panel, they're in the comments every day.
Hmm.
Dope. Like, you've
Yes.
created a audience. So
Yeah.
moving into October, you really take some time and think about like what days, like look at your analytics and see what
Right.
days the
Right.
best time or whatever, the best watch hours, and go from there. But set the days and like put out like something on your community post. I'm going live this day, that day. So you keep that momentum going.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, people like they start to look for you for sure. Because if I don't go live at lunchtime, people are like, "What happened?"
Got you.
Because I do it every day. So
Got you. So I wouldn't mind to keep the daily lives going, but it's kind of like how much stuff could I really talk about? October is going to be Stocktober for those that don't know,
mm-hmm.
and it's kind of like, could I really get up here and talk about stocks every day for like an hour and keep the audience attention? Probably not. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Maybe I'll do a separate type of
You could
what's the
put out
word?
your video, like a long form video with your stock stuff,
Mhm.
and then still be able to go live.
See, so Lisa J Stock said it's hard. I've only done 1 month of a live or a video every day.
What's
Right,
hard? It's hard to go live
doing
every day.
doing the stock thing.
Oh yeah.
Well, that
And she,
depends on if you have outside information. And when I say outside information, I mean like commentary from other people, or if you're watching things that is currently going on with the market, because the market is always moving. The
right.
market is always moving, and with that being the case, um, you could easily curate content that centers around the movement and what you see as
Mhm,
far as what's coming about in different technologies or different sectors of the stock exchange. And
mhm,
so it's plenty of content there. It's just you have to sit down and take into consideration what can be broken up in a way where I could talk about this for a week, or I could talk about that for another week, or what have you, and break it down that way. And slow the teaching part down, or break it down into smaller bites, because sometimes it's easy to, because you know it already, can
right.
run right past through it and kind of rush the teaching portion, when in fact if you slow it down you have more content.
Yeah.
That's
I think videos would be best. I think. But
mhm. No, you
because I
trust
could
me,
it would
coach.
be
Your opinion matters.
I think it would
You
be
know.
like evergreen content, the kind of content that people can come back to, that they can watch over and over. Like
Mhm,
sometimes in a live, like, for instance, we've had a few lives where people go kind of off topic, but if you're doing the stock stuff and you break it down kind of like what Tina's saying, and break
mhm,
it into smaller bites, you can do shorter videos, and then people can always go back to them. You can create a playlist with just your videos.
mhm.
I don't know.
And then
Okay.
of course you can always do stocks for dummies, um instead of stocks for people who already are familiar with the stock exchange, or stocks period as a whole, because at the end of the day, you have a lot more ignorance as it pertains to stocks than you
Mhm,
have people that are actually knowledgeable about it. So if you break it down to its least common denominator and work
mhm,
from that angle,
mhm.
then the topics are endless from that perspective. It's
Okay.
like if you're teaching it to kids,
Right.
how would you teach it to children instead of grown people?
Right. Okay. That makes sense. Whew. All right. So, nah, yeah, y'all look good though. Something to think about. So I think why I started with the options videos was because people wanted to jump into making money. I guess they wanted the quick buck, and that might not be the smartest thing to do. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mm.
eh, like especially if I can't be on live throughout the day and actually explain what's going on, watching the charts and stuff like that. So,
Hmm.
so
Mm.
yeah, so okay. So I guess we're gonna change a little bit of Stocktober. We're gonna do an investing challenge again.
Mm.
So when I did Abundant April on my other channel, it was $5 a day in the 5 different sectors. So I think I'm gonna start doing that again.
Okay.
Oh, you on IG? Yeah, Lisa, I'm on IG.
So
I'm
Lisa does
Where is
stocks.
your link
So
to?
maybe
Is your
you
link
guys
to your book?
can
I'm sorry.
collaborate.
Go ahead.
Maybe you guys can collaborate.
that.
Since
I
she,
think that's what we're gonna do. Uh,
yeah, like someone that's more knowledgeable in stocks, because I'm definitely not. I'm very basic. I wouldn't be the person to be telling nobody what to do. But if you know Lisa, her name, I mean, her name is Lisa J Stocks.
yeah, right.
So
Lisa, that's my IG handle down. I put it in the comments.
but yeah, that would definitely be good.
So Batmom said there's nothing more boring than learning stocks through videos because I need question answered. I get it. I definitely get it.
Okay.
Do you have your link to your books as well? Because anytime you're going to be discussing things that can point to your book, I mean that will help as well. Because you'll be talking
Yeah, I
about
think for
which is a
Facebook.
that's a whole nother thing right there. If you don't do no more than go back over your book,
Hmm.
and touch on little different things and advertise. Yep.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, you could be making revenue while you getting up your revenue.
While chasing the revenue, you right.
Right.
Man, Lisa played no games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Clapping and TikTok are my best hits. You can easily get monetized over on those also. Man, TikTok. Okay, I digress.
Uh-huh.
But
Everyone said you can easily get monetized on TikTok. I don't see that.
mm-mm, mm-mm.
I mean, kudos to those that do, but I ain't seeing it. Yeah.
It's like with most of these social media platforms, I get so many views if I drop some ignorant, uh, downright degrading stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Then I try to be positive. I try to uplift. And
Nothing. Crickets.
right. So it's like, dang.
Now, I have another question. Have you ever considered um, doing a classes?
Yeah, I have. So heck,
And when I say doing classes, I mean folks pay for the class.
I've thought about it. I've thought about doing a Discord and whatever else, whatever the case. But I with me working first shift, I can't do it.
Oh well, yeah, I do understand that.
So
Yeah.
the good thing, like when I was back in North Dakota, I was on second shift, so I was able to be on my computer throughout the day. I I can't do it right now,
Mm.
and I wasn't. The plan was for me to not have to work when I got back home. But life happens. So, it is what it is.
Yeah, I agree, Lisa.
Short videos about 10 minutes. Okay.
Hmm.
sticking to a point, have a catchy title, those will get you in a further reach, I think, than doing all your information in lives.
That's true.
Not to mention, put some work into doing a catchy thumbnail. You're standing there with empty pockets or whatever, looking broke, or you could be standing there in a suit looking rich, however it goes. Just
Right.
something that'll
Right.
draw the attention of the eye when they first see what you have. You know how the young folks do it. They have a stack of money, just put some ones as a piece of paper together or something.
Right. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense. That definitely makes sense.
Like, don't sleep on evergreen content. No, anybody, any content creators in here. Lives are great for engagement, like
Hmm.
with the people that you have, and you do come across new folks, because I've been new subscribers through my lives, so that does
Hmm.
happen. But don't sleep on the people that watch videos still.
Right. So even with the lives and stuff, I know with me streaming through StreamYard is not helping the cause too much.
You mean
As
as far
far
as being
the
pushed out?
getting reach, right.
Mm-hmm.
But I still can't complain about it.
Right.
Um, it is what it is, and once something gets some traction, it's gonna have to be pushed through the algorithm either way. But
Oh, so okay. So what if you do a little bit of both? So what if, because you said you want to do a few lives a week, right?
right,
So what if, because I see Batmom in the chat and she's saying that she needs like questions answered or whatever.
right, right,
So
Mhm.
you could do like a Q&A style live, right? And
right,
people can come with their questions based on whatever videos you put out. If they had questions, maybe they
uh,
can send them to you somehow or put it on your community post or tab. And you could do that once a week if you have if people have enough questions or something like that.
right. Yeah. So that's what I at least try to do. So when I make the stock videos, I say towards the end, which I probably shouldn't do. I should probably say it early in the video, but anything you're unsure about, just ask the question and I'll make sure I reply.
Mm-hmm.
So even with Kids from Jay, she didn't understand what a put was.
Mm-hmm.
My video was more call based and stuff. So she's like, "What's a put? I don't understand." I told her what it was in the comments and stuff like that.
Okay.
So if she needed me to make a video about it or whatever, if she says that, I know what to make. Because if people are watching and they need something, explained a little bit more thoroughly, why would I not do it?
Right.
Because somebody else probably feels the same way or has the same question.
Mm-hmm.
B3 is in the building.
What up, B3?
Three was good.
Yeah. Uh, I got a lot of different type of content on my channel. That's wild. I gotta Nah, I don't want to make no new channels.
Nah, man.
One
Like
is
You're
I
gonna
enough.
be
get
out here like
want to
Lala. You're
do
gonna have
that.
17 channels.
I get why people want to do that, but I feel like can I master one channel first and then move on to another one?
See, Dr. Ninja Turtle said, "I love how Coach goes live at lunch. Maximize all of your time to make money."
Yeah. And let me tell you,
Mhm.
like, real talk, those lunchtime lives, it was a game changer for for me, like teaching, like helping me to learn how to just go live and not worry about a topic.
Mm-hmm.
because I'm going live at lunch. Goddamn, if them people don't got something for me to do, or we
Right.
don't have mandatory fun or some foolishness, I'm going
Right.
live.
Yep.
So sometimes I know what I'm gonna talk about. Sometimes, not sometimes. Most times I don't.
Mm-hmm.
So it just kind of it makes you learn how to think on your feet.
Right. That makes sense.
And
Yeah. So
with this
even with this September thing,
mm-hmm.
even if I might be late about 30, 45 minutes, but I'm here.
Yeah. I'm here. God damn it. I'm here.
Tired, I'm here.
That's right.
All right. So our next question is gonna be, what's one thing you could commit to finishing strong before the end of the week? Everybody that's in the chat, y'all let me know. Let's do some engaging. Pause. Oh, that's
Look, I love what Dr. Ninja Turtle says. If you have free time, build your brand. Yeah.
absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Because like literally during lunch, all I would do is watch YouTube anyway. So why not build my channel? Like, you know what I'm saying? If you're not boring, y'all have nothing to worry about. A lot of you are worthy of keeping the
Keep
crowd
it.
so you don't doubt. So I don't doubt any of you.
That's
I
true.
agree. And I was saying that
That's
to
true.
someone the other day. Like, I get that you want to have you want to be prepared when you go live, but
Mm-hmm.
if you have knowledge, if you've lived life, you've lived a life. So you
Mm-hmm.
have
Yes.
knowledge, you have things that you can talk about. And it's crazy. Like sometimes the things that we end up talking about in those lunchtime lives, I'm like, dag, I wouldn't, even if I sat and planned a topic, I wouldn't have thought of this.
Right.
Because it just comes up in conversation. And once you like you get comfortable and you're just like, you know what? I do have knowledge. I have something
Mm-hmm.
to offer, and you just go live. You'll be
Right.
surprised. You'll be surprised.
Okay. So Yolanda says she's gonna be making her doctor's appointments this week. Okay, that's a good thing.
That's my favorite thing to
Self
hear.
care.
Yep. And Dr. Ninja Turtle said I'm committing to paying down debt by the end of the week. Oh,
All
that's a
right,
great thing.
Turtle.
I know that's right.
I know I'm committing to moving forward with uh my other segments that come from my channel.
Okay.
Because I'm doing the interviews that I do on Tea Time with Tina Mo. I am
Mm-hmm.
going moving full speed ahead with that. It's something that I kind of had in my back pocket, and I've only done 2 interviews thus far.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
took a break just because of what was going on with my personal life this week.
Right.
But other than that, I'm like, yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to move forward, and I'm finna get this. Get I'm finna get it in.
Yes.
I know that's right.
What you think I'm gonna say?
Working out. What's good, Callie? I see you in the chat, bro. And
I'm
then we got
committed
I
to
am more than enough,
busting that
period. For
for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday next week. That's my commitment. Y'all coming to class?
huh?
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 That's a shame.
No speaking English.
That's a shame. What up, Kylie? I see you in the
She
chat.
said I'm committed on staying positive.
Word.
That's what's up. Yeah, I be trying. I be trying. But the way that job set up,
Mm,
like don't matter how much they pay, my mental sanity is like more valuable.
yeah.
Real odds is in the building. What's up, bro?
What's going on, Elevated? What's going on,
Oh
Coach? What's
my
going
My
on, Big?
goodness,
goodness.
Lord.
Deep voice.
Hey,
Oh.
hey, what's up, y'all? How you doing?
Also, y'all got jokes on my Barry White voice.
Hey,
I'm getting over a cold. That's why.
Oh, okay, my fault, bro.
Oh my bad. See, we are
It's all
so
good.
immature. Oh my
My
lord.
fault. I
I'm
feel
gonna
like
pay.
an
Feel
asshole now,
better.
man.
Feel better,
No,
man.
it's all good. I came up here like, yeah,
Who's the
WBLS is in the
ah,
building
it's the quiet storm.
playing tonight
Quiet
slow
storm.
jams.
Like
Yeah.
what?
Yo, me.
Like, yeah, like shoot, I just start a new thing. Like, hello, ladies.
Now
They be
Val
like,
Venus.
I looked up. I'm like, who the hell?
who that? That you're a
I wasn't
man.
doing nothing. You trying to get me?
Mm. But how y'all doing? What's going on with y'all?
Can't
We
complain,
chilling. How
bro.
you doing? Well, we see how you doing. You said you just getting over a
Yeah, you
cold.
ain't doing too good right now.
Yeah, because me, I like to, unbeknownst as my life on YouTube, outside of YouTube, I push myself a lot, whether it's rain, sleet, snow, and sometimes I don't know how to, you know, put on the brakes. So
Right.
it's like, me thinking I'm Batman, but in Superman weather, it's like I gotta chill sometimes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Like,
it
hey,
sounds like one of your goals should be how to implement proper rest.
Yep.
right,
Yep.
right. Because sometimes I'm just so used to, you know, going, just like my parents, one of my step parents, my mom, everybody's military. So we just like, it's like, go, 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 get it done. Or the kids. And it's just like, oh well.
Right. Right.
And that's why I would like to be on live more because I know people are like, how are you going to give advice on this and you don't even be on here? Because I be here or other platforms or doing things in real life to help people.
Right.
I've gotten that, but I'm not worried about what people think or saying at the end of the day. It's just like, what?
Right.
People always gonna have something to say.
That part.
Always.
Always, always. And
They
it's just like,
always say.
and this is why I try to stress to people, don't worry, because you could be having on the best outfit, doing the best of things, doing this and that, and it doesn't matter. People are still going to find and pick something to scrutinize you about.
Right.
And it shows a lot that they're not happy with themselves. And people can scrutinize me all they want. I don't like the way you do things. Oh, you're a little bit, non-conventional in your channel. You're not professional with it. It doesn't matter. It's my
Mhm.
channel, and it's the
Right.
way that I relate to the people. I know how
Right.
to be professional and studious and contort to having a manner where it's very structured, but I
Mhm.
don't want to,
And you
like
don't have to.
thank you.
Right.
Like I want to relate to the people to let somebody know, like, okay, there's somebody real out here, and don't be afraid to not do certain things. Like you see all these people putting up high end this and all this stuff. Well, so what? If you still got a blender, you can still make something healthy. Well, I
Yeah.
can't afford a membership to the gym. Just like I've shouted y'all out. Work out at home. It doesn't matter. Doesn't
Mhm.
Work out
matter.
like
Right.
the excuses, all they do is hold you back, child.
Right.
If
Right.
you work out in the gym, work out at home. If you can't, whatever, like figure it out. Figure it out. Like
Right.
you don't have to worry about you don't have to wait until your content looks so crisp and clean and perfect with all these
Yeah.
beautiful positions. If you have something to say now, like some of the people think about, even we talk about her a lot in our community, but Dodash, like her content isn't like some super crispy clean stuff, and she was able
Right.
to reach many people. It's not so much about that. I mean, yes, that's important, but what's more important is what do you have to say.
Mhm.
Thank you. And see, that's what I try to stress to people, right? I'm going to say this and I'm going to keep saying this so that a lot of you don't have to worry about, what we call views. It's a mental thing, y'all, right?
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
what I found out is like, certain people might, oh, well, you only get this amount of views and I got 1,000, but you only got 400 or 500. Well, guess what? If I get between 300 to 500 views, right? But if I'm getting like 27 watch hours off that or 18
Mhm.
watch hours, that means that the people stayed and
Mhm.
and and were
Yeah.
engaged.
Yep.
And that's what I've be trying to tell people, like,
Exactly.
stop looking at, oh, this person gets 3,000 views every time they put out a video, or this person gets X amount of views, or this person gets
Mhm.
all these views. Because views are cute, but you should more care about
Watch.
how much watch time you're getting and how much
Exactly.
young people are watching.
Because it's like, imagine getting 1,000 views, right? But the people stayed there for 2 minutes and then they swiped away. They swiped away,
Right.
or 3 minutes. You're getting that lock-in time of the views. I mean, sometimes it counts if you want to get paid, but if you're trying to get watch hours, it's about the engagement. Because I know somebody that, that I'm friends with, and they got like 1,600 views,
Mhm.
and they only had like, I think, like 13 watch hours. I had a video that was 437 views, but I had like 30 watch hours off of that.
Right.
Mhm.
So do y'all see where I'm going with that? Like,
Right.
it
Mhm.
don't, if people are staying there to vibe with y'all, to kick it and really engage, that's what's important. Because there's two types of YouTubers that I constantly keep stressing to people, and some people, you don't. I'm like, okay, if you don't want to listen, then go ahead and fail. But there's two types of YouTubers that you can be on here, right? There's the kind that climbs up, right, and you can have all the subscribers and get all the views. You can get paid that way. And
Mhm.
now sometimes, if we cannot climb that high, y'all, it's fine. But if you got the people there who are supporting you, who are gonna drop you the super chats, who are gonna be part of your memberships, who are gonna, oh, here we're gonna hit, your cash app. That's the same thing as getting paid by having millions of views, but people want it all. And
Yeah.
and it's okay to be on that, long as you got people who are there. So what,
Mhm.
you got 1,000 subscribers, 2,000, 8,000, and you're not going higher, but you got people there supporting you. Screw that. I'm thankful. I'll be like,
Right.
thank you.
Right.
Because, sometimes it takes years to get pushed out into the algorithm to be that top. And trust me when I tell y'all this, it's not always what it cuts out to be. Because the higher you walk, it's like,
The dirtier it gets,
yes,
the more
yes.
negative it gets. And I say this all the time. I hope that people are hearing it and not, it doesn't discourage them. But you want that, you dream some, I'm not everybody, but a lot of people dream about, monetization, having a channel that reaches a lot of people. But I
Mhm.
always say this: are you ready?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because I just watching other people that have gotten to the heights and how they start crashing out on YouTube. It's like
Mhm.
Yes. It's
like
not what it's paying. Yes, or on TikTok, anything. You're right. It's
all
not
of
what
it.
it's.
They start crashing
Mm-mm.
out because it's more than they bargained for.
Mhm.
And and then at the same time, like when you're more focused on how many people are in your lives, and you're like, oh, I only get, when you say that, you're really getting on
Yes.
people that you have, they sitting there like, hey, well, who am I?
Right. Right.
Yeah,
Right.
I be
thank
here
you.
all the
That's the
Right.
time
wrong
with
thing
you.
to say, because then
I
that kind of
can't.
insults your audience and
Yeah.
the people who are helping you.
Yeah.
Yes.
And talking about, oh, but I want new people. I want more. Y'all are great,
Shit.
but I want more.
Shit.
Like
Come
you
on. You better preach.
have
You better preach. And there's people is already there helping you, coming
helping
Mhm.
there, coming there religiously. I mean, excuse me, religiously, coming there religiously,
Yeah.
helping you out, donating to you, and these people still want to boo-hoo and cry and fake cry and then start reading scriptures and oh, blah blah blah. And I'm just like, here we
Well, here we
go.
go.
Like, and you
Yeah.
see right through these, I don't know, snake, demonic, whatever people these are, and it's just like, it's like a show. It's a show, and it turns into greed
What it
almost.
boils down to is manipulation,
Yeah.
That's
because
what it is.
they really selling their tears. They're selling their fake outcry or whatever. Because at the end of the day, if you have the kind of content that people want to watch, you don't have to be worried about how many droves of people are coming. If the
Right.
people that are there are already
Thank
supporting.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you. And complain, oh, this people need to do this and do that. But if people are already showing up to your lives and watching this,
Hmm.
you can't be greedy. Y'all need to watch my show. You need to watch this. You need to watch that.
Well,
I strictly have came up and monitored and seen the different types of people on here, and I've came up with a plan and a strategy for people to for them to realize sometimes you cannot recruit your audience with saying such things because you're going to have people who have short attention spans and
Mm-hmm.
they're going to gear towards coming to your lives or watching your shorts. Then there's the type of people who they're introverted. They don't want to be with the crowd. They want to get their cup of tea, lay back, and they want to watch your long form. They're not going to be engaged with you in your chats. They're not.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Right.
there's different types of people, and then there's the short-minded people who it's just like, I need a quick fix. I need to watch this and get my central nervous cortex stimulated to get my reward. Let me watch this short real quick. Okay, but and you can't get mad if those people don't watch your videos because they're not built for watching that. Their
That's
attention
right.
Mm-hmm.
won't let them. And I get it. I get it. And people, you don't know what you're talking about. Blah blah blah. I'm like, oh, shut up, heifer. Like, yes, I do. Like, it just, I'm sorry, y'all. Let me get back to reality.
You good, bro.
No, but you're right. You're
You
right.
right. You ain't lying.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's not gonna watch everything, and that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks, Trisha. Thanks, Britt. Thanks, y'all. But yeah. So now I have learned. Okay, this is what I got to do. Because some people ask, like, you don't come on as much. How do you blah blah blah? Or people still, and it's about you know me not keeping myself inside of a box. And if I
Mm-hmm.
do keep myself inside of a box, like I said, to each their own. But what I suggest people do is always, if you're in particular niches, right? Be like that person who's always creating something new out of something old, but you're still keeping part of that. So it's like I heard y'all discussing this the other day. I couldn't participate, but something y'all was talking about with the sneaker and the little cap thingy that goes on the end of it.
Marketplace. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You, you think
So what?
like that thing that goes on the end of a shoelace,
Mm-hmm.
Oh
that
yeah, yeah,
plastic thing. The sneaker was already great. Like if y'all are a lot of y'all have great channels, right? But just keep finding new ideas with that channel if you're gonna stick with that niche. So it's like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, you know, old dog but new tricks. It's the same dog but it's new tricks.
Mm-hmm.
right.
And I told people reach out to me. Like my mind is like a rolling ball of ambition, and I have so many ideas. Like I really give ideas to people on here. I do, and people, they're afraid to say it, but I don't care. I don't care about giving ideas to people to help them out. That's stupid. Why would you do that? Because I got a billion more that I have written down for myself.
Right.
And
Mm-hmm.
if people need help, hey, like people are afraid to. I'm not. People be like, yo, I want to see this skit, Oz. Tell me about it. You could write it inside this chat. I don't care. But people's pride get inside their way. And if it's to help the channel, hey, why not? Because I'm about helping people. That's just me. Only
Mm.
because my life is built on I know that I'm gonna be cool and okay. That's just me.
Right.
Right.
Everybody's different. Some people gotta be to themselves. Some people gotta be you can't be in service to others because people will drain you dry and hurt you and lie to you and do you in.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And I get it. So we can't listen to everybody on here like, well, you supposed to do this. You supposed to turn the cheek. You supposed to do that. It's like, shut up, because there's no one size fits all. It's not. So
Mm-hmm.
y'all got to do what works best for
For
you
you. Right.
and watch it flow. Like how many people told me, I mean, I could be better, but you ain't gonna get my time. You're blah blah blah. This you be talking your mouth be dry, but it just be so much craziness. And then I'm like, I'm still gonna show up, and I even turn my super chat off to irritate certain people, like because I know that they want to get it to a level, and I do it just to be like, I don't care. I don't care. Don't care about the money. Don't care about this.
Right.
I mean, a little bit, but
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
uh,
No.
uh, you
but
went on, you lost me talking about you don't care about the money. What?
I mean, like, put it like this, because you know what? I know that some people honestly
I
don't
get
have
what
it
you.
to
I'm
give.
messing with you.
So I'm not gonna force people like, oh yeah, like I'll never tell people drop me a super chat, drop me a super chat now if you really care. You got to seed into my channel. Seed into my channel is like seed into the Lord. It's like, oh boy, here we go, fake prophet. You're like, no, no,
Mm-hmm.
that's just. I've had my run-ins with people I never thought I would
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
because I put myself to be genuine and really trying to help people. Like that's how I see myself. I want to see a lot of people climb, like especially in our, melanated community,
Mm-hmm.
whites too, it doesn't matter. I want to see y'all climb. Because once I turn on my go button, I'm gonna go with my, comedic antics. Some people might like it, some people don't. Doesn't matter. We're all gonna find our audience one day.
Right. That's true.
Yep.
So y'all don't be worried about this. And anytime y'all get like, haters and all that stuff, just let it like enthrall you to a point where it's like pushing you forward. Like that's how I look at it. When people hate, something, nobody hates on you. Well, I just don't put stuff out inside the open. People do. And I let it propel me forward. Like I don't want people to sit there and have this defeating mindset where it's like, oh, this person did this to me, oh, this didn't happen for me, and then you become sad and distraught. Oh
Mm-hmm.
well, y'all. It's a new day, next day. And some people do it on purpose because they don't want to see you up here. They just don't. So look at it as pushing you forward. And know that there will be trolls, there will be this. And sometimes the trolls, I'm starting to have a hunch that these so-called trolls that we have, it's probably same people that are so-called close to us. And they just
Mm-hmm.
creating the account and because I
Yep.
don't know if y'all thought about that, but I just be thinking it's the people be
Nah,
close to you.
because it's like how could they be so spot on with some of the type of things that they're trying to trigger in you? How could
Right,
they
right.
know certain things that's going to piss you off? They It's
What they
not
think will
random.
piss you off?
But
Yeah. Yeah, because that's what people do. 1 minute they asking you, let's have this forum. What bothers you? What really gets to you? And then they writing this information down, and then 2 months later, now no, you think I'm playing? People do stuff
Nah,
like
No,
I'm
it's
that.
laughing
real. It's
because
real. I've
that's
seen
the
it.
no.
I have
That's why
seen
I
it. The very thing you tell them is your pet peeve will be the very thing that they'll do just to spite you. And I have
exactly.
wanted to jab slap somebody for that very reason.
not a
am
jab slap.
laughing because when people think of all of these creative ways to stop you, that's because they see your power
Mm-hmm.
and they
Mm,
can't stand it. So it makes me laugh because obviously you want to spend lots and lots of your time instead of building yourself up trying to destroy me. But you're gonna wait. You wasting your time, and we only got about this one time around the world. You only got one life, so you want to spend your life trying to destroy somebody? That's
Right.
corny.
right, right. And then I saw what Fisher wrote saying that
That's
shorts
so
hurt people's
corny.
feelings. Right? It is corny. It is corny because but the thing is, it's like you have 24 hours inside of a day and you're a grown up. You're grown. Like, like I don't know people's ages, but these people are, in their 30s or 40s or 50s. And it's like they portray this high end, holier than thou. I went to college, look at my degrees. And then next thing you know, you find out they're trying to turn people against you and
Right.
literally will get jealous. Like
Hmm.
Yeah.
jealous. And then you find it, and then the crazy thing sounds like no offense to any, gender, but it'd be crazy when it be women. I'll be like,
Hmm.
dang, like what? Like I've had women try to do that, men, and then the same thing for y'all women. It could be men, like y'all
No,
don't know.
the men, I've had men do that to me. and
Mm,
and start like and they figured out who to use like within the community that would be kind of easier to get on their side to try and create like this underground hate train or whatever the hell. I don't know what he was trying to do, but it was
Hmm.
definitely a dude.
Mm.
And again, it's so corny. Like it didn't. It what it does for me. It doesn't like take me off my square or make me want to quit or any of that. I'm just like, wow, you really took all of that energy and time. Like seriously, like
Mhm.
consciously took that time out of your day to bother me or try to bother me. Come on now.
But
Mm,
it's that unregulated anger. It's the rage that they experience because they're jealous hearted, or envious or whatever, where to the point where all they have is blind rage to go off of. And it's those same people that will have all kind of heart issues, can't breathe,
Yeah.
barely walking, just whatever is going on with them, just because they won't let stuff go.
Mhm.
That's really, it's really crazy. Like, when people are like say they're jealous of something, you don't want to live where I live. Like, come on, man. Like, jealous of what? The fuck? Like, I don't get that. I don't get it.
yeah, no,
I
it's what
get it.
I
I
get
do
it, but I
too.
don't
Yeah,
get it.
Tina, like I said, I'm gonna
Yeah.
be
Jealous
very
of what?
cordial, but some
Mm-hmm.
people who like I don't want to bring up certain subjects or certain things, but I've learned to now not put myself in a place where I think just because somebody's like of this or they say they're of the Lord or they're of
Oh
high
man,
countenance and
that's the
of this,
worst.
and then yeah, and then hide behind that and still insult you, still do these things
Yes.
Mhm.
and do these,
Mhm.
aka demonic things. And then when other people do it, it's like you're bad, you're horrible. We gotta bring this to the light, which you don't really even do anything bad. And then when they do it, it's oh, we all make mistakes, and I'm only
Mm-hmm.
human, and the Lord says
Right.
we got to forgive one another. It's like shut up, shut up.
Mm-hmm.
You
Like
ain't lying, no man.
please.
He not lying. I
And
mean,
How the song
yeah.
go? It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it.
Yes.
that's
Yes.
why I made that lie. The rules for thee, not for me, because people be doing that and they be playing on people's emotions. Like people will play on on your emotions, or or your religious beliefs, or this
Mm-hmm.
and that. And then it's like, or oh, I'm gonna attach this to my name. I'm gonna attach something biblical, like something the God or I don't know. It's just
Yeah.
and it's like a farce that they. And I'm just like, how do people not see this? How are
Mhm.
people getting enthralled? And it's like they're so narcissistic, and it just be irking me. But I'm just like, listen, I'm gonna stand tall because I told other people don't be bothered by it. But
Mhm.
it's very ignorant, and I'm sure at times some people see things, but they feel sorry, and I don't
I don't know.
know.
But it's the thing of when someone sees your potential and they actually value what you bring to the table, but
Mhm.
aren't able to duplicate it. And that's where the tension is brought in, because no one can be someone else. All you would be is an imitation of the real thing.
Right.
And so when you come across it, if you're not able to celebrate it,
Mhm.
what will end up happening is you'll have bitterness in your heart towards it.
Mm,
Right.
mm. But
I get it.
like,
I did a video talking about it. And I talked about how when you see something in someone that you can't duplicate, it's like a
Hmm.
exposing your insecurities. You just become insecure. So I get why they do it, but I don't get it at the same time.
I get it in that I know that when it comes to people's insecurities, instead of them taking a moment to fix what's going on with them, they take the easy way out and point at everybody else
Right. Yeah,
Mhm.
I
because
understand
the work is too
that.
hard for them to focus on themselves and fix that.
but it's
Mhm.
Right.
crazy because they claim that they're better than this person or that person or this and that. And the sad thing about it, y'all, is just like me. Yes, I know I present myself inside of a certain way where certain people might not. They'll take me seriously, but to a certain extent because they know that it's comedy. But people would be surprised to know like what little credentials I do hold outside of this YouTube world, and how strategic I can be in a leadership position that I can poise and sit there and actually implement a plan and put things forward. But it's
Mhm.
just like people will look and have this prejudgmental attitude. Yeah, he's not going to be able to, or I could tell him, and it just be so far from the truth. And it's crazy. And I told people, stop judging people off what you think you know
Right.
versus, and people, and it goes to a point where people want it to be right so bad that they generate this whole perspective of a world about you, which is not even true. And it's like every moment they wait for something to happen and see like, oh, that ain't right. This right. See, I told you, look, he ain't, this person ain't this person ain't successful. Oh, this person ain't never gonna go nowhere. And it's like, meanwhile, if y'all still got people coming to y'all chat, y'all still got people respecting y'all, still people watching your videos. It That should tell you something. Don't listen to what this hater, this losing lower negative energy entity that's over this person. It's like they hate to see it. Like they punch the screen probably when you go on live, like, here's this person again, and the snake comes out of them. And it'd be so bad, it like probably make your tripod fall over. Who knows? Make your things start spinning, and it's just like that's somebody's hate. I'll be thinking that. But
Yeah.
we just got to keep going because they like I said, there's people out here that don't want to see you succeed. There's other people like me. I I do want to see people succeed, and
Mm.
that's evident even inside my channel. People like, you're a liar. Well, then why do the people that I know and vet, I give them a wrench, potentially
Right.
giving them the opportunity to take my subscribers to gain more subscribers. I encourage people to go follow one another. Aren't you afraid of that? No. Because if I have something that I know can sometimes hold the people, what am I going to be afraid for? I want
Right.
to uplift people because I know what I'm capable of. Like me, I know.
Right.
And I want other people to just, know what their power is too, and don't be inside this headspace of, oh, it's the beginning of the week. This is why I be trying to motivate people because I know how it is. I know the sadness, I know the anxiety, all that stuff. Used to deal with it, then I defeated all of it. I'm like, screw this. And
Mm.
I come up here and be like, I'm gonna dance. I'm gonna make my shakes. I'm gonna make my greens. I'm gonna show y'all and y'all can relate. And yo, we left here laughing. I'm gonna go do a live. I'm gonna do a short. If this real odds, if he can sit on his bed and yap and pull people in and lift us up, I'm gonna go make a video because I know my quality's better and I got more stuff to talk about. If he can do it like that, I can do it like this. You know, y'all got it. Y'all got it.
Right.
I just try my best to just stay focused on myself. If I come across someone that is successful, it's because it's something outstanding that's standing out about them. You know, it's something that's going to grab my attention, and I'm like, okay, they're doing good.
Mhm.
Otherwise, I'm busy to my own task and the things that I have in front of me. A lot of times, people are just so inundated on what somebody else has going on that they miss out on the progress they could be having for their own channel or for their own business. Period,
Mm,
all because they're so focused on somebody else and what somebody else got to say or do.
Mhm.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Mhm.
that's what I when I say I don't understand, that's why. Because you spending way too much energy on somebody else when you could be building yourself up.
Hmm.
Right.
yeah, yeah, you're so right. And it'd be people so jealous of you. Like I don't even go live often, and
I'm
there's this
going live.
person.
They're gonna have to just be jealous.
Yeah, and it's like, but I'm
I
like,
gotta
what do you,
go.
right? Wait,
They're gonna have to be jealous. They're gonna have to call me fat. Say how dare I be a fitness coach? All of that. They're gonna have to say all of it. Call me whatever they want to call me. But guess what? The next day at 7 o'clock, guess what I'm gonna be doing?
the same thing
All
over
right.
again. No, I get it. I get it. But some people up here, like I said, they really want to try to like ruin you. And it's like me, like I laugh at stuff like this. Like I don't even go live often, but there was a point in time where I'm like, okay, I'm at least try to go live twice a week. Do you know that there's people that like once they couldn't have their way, it's like, oh, you're going live, I'm gonna go live when he's going live, like down to the very moment. So when I
Right.
started putting the times, like the preview of this, and then I didn't think nothing of it. Then I like, well, I know this person don't go live at this time. I'm gonna go. They went live at this time too. And I'm just like, okay, and I get it. You're trying to then I found out they were trying to figure out, be good with him. See when he gonna go live. I'm like, you early Huckleberry, never mind. But it's like, and then they couldn't find out. Then that's when they're like, okay, I'm gonna go live for 4, 5, and 6 and 7 hours. I'm just like, it's still not gonna stop me.
Right.
It's the and it's like when you see through these people's manipulative ways, they get mad, they get pissed, and they try to turn people against you. And then it's like, I've been there, done that, and nobody can come out. No, not one person can come out and say that Real Odds has ever done anything like that, because I don't care. It's just like somebody does something to me, I'll make a joke out of it on my live, speak about it, and then keep it moving. But I'm not gonna, mean mouth, and like you'll never hear that come up or anybody say I've done them in. You will never ever. As God is my witness. Like you just keep
Sounds
it
like
moving.
you in a different community that are you like like you're in a different community or something?
Hmm.
That's what
No,
it
it
sounds.
was no
So
like
There are different sectors
yeah, different
that want.
sectors. Yeah.
Yeah, there are different sectors that we're all kind of intertwined with to some degree.
Yeah.
They may not come over here, and the people that we know over here in this space don't go over there.
Right.
But because we are able to be flexible in that
Mm.
nature. You can be in several different sectors. Like it's no different than elevated. If he was to go into the mechanic sector, that would be different from what this is. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. There you
I
go.
was talking specifically with real the way that you're speaking. It sounds like this is a specific person that was doing this to you.
Oh, yeah, I
You
mean,
don't have
in the
to say
beginning.
if it was or not. It just sounds that way. That's why I
Yeah,
asked
no,
that.
no, yeah, because I
Sound
don't like to delve into stuff like that, but yes, it was, and I was just very surprised, and it was like because I
like,
guess I didn't bend to any whims or wheels, and
got you.
I guess when I started climbing up, this person didn't like it, and they tried to, throw handles at me and to turn people against, and it was very saddening, but well, it wasn't saddening to me, but it
Mm.
was a sad situation. And like I said, I was surprised at
Wow.
certain things that other people saw it,
Right.
but and like I said,
Mhm.
Open your eyes. That when you deal with something like that and you know your intentions weren't for it to turn that way, it will
yeah,
definitely open your eyes. And it is sad and it is hurtful to a certain degree. It's not hurtful to the point where you're gonna stop doing what you're doing, but it is hurtful because that's not your intention.
Mm.
right. And then
And
they
it
try to
really
hide
opens
behind the
your eyes.
Bible,
So,
or
yeah.
behind religious things, But go ahead, Coach. Sorry.
No, but it just opens your eyes that everybody does not have good interest at heart. Like they don't want to see you win. Everybody's not clapping for you. People
Right.
smile in your face. Like we hear it all the time, but when you actually experience it, it's like wow.
Yeah, expert.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. No, you're right, but it's just
Like especially when it's someone you didn't expect. You know what I'm saying?
that's what it is. It's like when you
Yeah.
didn't expect and you see that they're, being such a light to the world and to people, and then behind the scenes it's like you're nothing but like a freaking that
Yeah.
ugh,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
that
Yeah.
mm.
I get what you're
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah, and it's just like, why would you do something like that? It's just like, and then it turns into, well, I'm sorry because I have trauma, and I thought this, and I thought that, and I thought you were gonna, and it just like, oh, so I'm supposed to
Deflection.
just,
Yeah.
So then
yeah, like,
you on top of it. Oh, okay.
yeah, like that's supposed to make it
That's
better.
gaslighting.
Mm-mm.
It's manipulation, like I
Yeah.
said earlier,
Mm-hmm.
because people will put a spin on things in front of people, but behind closed doors, they have another agenda at heart.
Mm-hmm.
And so, that's the thing about recognizing who is in your space for who they are, you know, and not just thinking that, oh, everything is hunky dory, especially not just because they quote no scriptures, and saying kumbaya or something. I'm not, because a lot of times people show their hand early. They
Mm-hmm.
may make excuses for why this thing or that thing happened, but they generally show up in some kind of way, even if it's in a micro form. You'll see the aggression, you'll see the jealousy, you'll see the envy at some point. Even if it's
Mm-hmm.
not towards you, you'll see them do it to somebody else, and then
Yes.
there to
Mm-hmm.
be aware, of the individual and how they move.
Mhm.
Right. Yeah. You have to be, because it's just like I said. Um, now I live and I learn, and as I'm climbing up, it's like now I get it, and I definitely. I mean, like I said, I knew it was very apparent that stuff like that could happen, but when it's from somebody that you don't think it could happen from, now it's just like, you know, you kind of have your guard up, and then it's just like, okay, let me see this, let me see it. Like it's and I don't still know how other people will just be. I don't know. It just be. I don't understand it. I don't get it, and
Hmm, I
I
do.
don't. She said, "I do. I
I
don't."
do. I do. It's a thing where people take systems from other places and try to implement them in their own life. Manipulation is everywhere. There's some kind of form, whether you're in the corporate world, whether you on the street, whether I mean, and when I say on in the street, I ain't just talking about, dope dealers and things of that nature. I'm telling you could be homeless and somebody will come and try to finesse you. At
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
the end of the day, you're talking about people that have no integrity.
Right.
Mm, no
So it doesn't
integrity.
matter how they present themselves. There's always going to be something that'll overshadow how they are because they're not who they present themselves to be.
Hmm.
Exactly. And then, the really, really sad thing about the situations, even on here, like not even that, is people will still try to sit here and point the finger at like me or any of you or any of us, right?
Hmm.
They'll point the finger at me, but then I still stand aside my truth. I'm like, you want to sit here and try to pick out things, but I would have never done what you done. Like I will never stoop to that
Hmm.
level. I would have
Hmm.
never done that to you. I would have never made myself look like a fool. Like, do y'all get what I mean? It's like certain
Mm-hmm.
things you just won't do, but people will call you this, that, and that. Tom, Dick, and Harry. Pause. But yet they'll do something that you really would not do
Right.
at all. But your morals and your integrity, like I would never stoop so low. And then if you try to explain it, I don't want to hear it. You can't judge me, but you're judging me. Shut up. And then I don't want to
Hmm.
hear it. I want to hear it. Like you can't take me. Like take the earwax out your ears. But then you know what? Maybe they shouldn't, because if they do, it might be holding in whatever left brains they have. Just keep the earwax in. I don't know. I'm gonna let it bother me. I haven't. But like now I'm just very aware that there's wolves in sheep's clothing, and then people will hide behind, you know, that whole church thing. And it's like I don't I just don't like it. It's like ignorant and crazy.
Yeah.
And it's like, certain people are no worse than a jack leg venomous preacher.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And then they want to sit here and point the finger at other people. And I'm like, well, at least I'm being real. At least I'm transparent. Like I try not to, hey, this is what I do. Oh well, yup. So what? I had all my collectibles stacked up on the wall. Don't you? That looks crazy. Nope. I like my collectibles. I like my Funko Pops. I like my high end Batman stuff. But that looks great. You would never catch it. That's you. My stuff's worth money. Like like people are so want to, and then down to people taking screenshots, which is even crazier. Did
Mm.
you see that inside there? Did you see what they was talking about? Like, it's just get a life, you old biddy. Like, I don't know.
Oh.
I'm sorry, y'all. Okay.
Oh.
'Cause, like, how? And there'd be people that could be older than y'all doing this stuff. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't lying.
And it's like you sitting up there and then
What you mean older
telling,
than y'all? How old are you?
I'm ageless, honey.
Uh,
He said I'm ageless.
I'm ageless. I'm
I'm
I'm I'm in my very latter years of my 30s. Very latter years.
of your what?
30s. Like very
Okay,
latter
that's
years.
fine.
I didn't know you was a tenderoni up here. I
Oh,
should have known.
oh,
I ain't
oh.
never coming to the road.
Mm-mm.
No, I think what it is, I think me pushing myself inside of my life makes me look a little older. I think that's what happens. You know, the club life when you were younger and college and all that stuff. Then you slow down. But, it's just like I just have to look at it like this, y'all. It doesn't matter. And I didn't mean it like that older than y'all. I meant
I'm
like
messing
older,
with
like
you. I am totally joking.
because some people I might say that what you mean older than but what you trying to
I,
call me
I'm very
old?
secure in my age. I talk about it all the time. I'm not one of those that is so caught up in how old I am. It is
Yeah,
what it is.
but y'all don't
I
look
was
y'all
just messing
age.
with you because I was just messing with you.
No, I know. No, I know. But y'all don't. Y'all know what they say. Black don't crack. So yeah,
uh,
y'all
Yeah.
look.
and
Uh,
black dwells and leatherizes. So
Now black do crack.
it's
Mm-hmm.
black do crack if they
it's
never mind.
If
well.
you don't lotion enough, and you don't put that good chapstick or something on, you will crack. Mm-hmm.
Well.
That part. That part.
Uh,
Cause
that's for sure, Britt.
Like a vase in an earthquake.
you gotta listen. We say that a lot. Black don't crack, and I'm like, all
Yes, it
right,
do.
this motherfucker, yes it do.
Yes, it do.
It
It
do
just the
be
black
like
folks the only ones that know how it crack. That's what that is.
Bays
yeah,
and bays. Oh yes it do, bays.
It
Everybody.
shouldn't
it
be.
do. That's why you gotta keep your black seed oil and your coconut
Shouldn't be.
oil, or keep
I
it
know,
there
right?
and rub that on at
Moisturize.
nighttime, right
Gotta
after you
stay
get out.
moist.
Moist. I don't like the
Oh,
way you said that. Moist.
moist.
With the hard T.
With a
Moist.
hard T. Gotta stay moist.
Moist.
Stop it, y'all.
That's why I drink
Awesome.
that water. Hmm.
Yeah, drink
La la
water.
la la
Yes,
la la
gotta
la
drink
la.
some water.
Not
You gotta
Y'all,
healthy.
drink some water before you shut your kidneys down.
That
yep,
part.
that part. Now, see, y'all are funny too. Y'all made my night. It's good, but I'm glad that we was able to, have this discussion.
Yeah. Yeah, it's real out here
Absolutely.
in these YouTube streets. You gotta be careful who the hell you confiding in and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just people known to be doxing people. The next thing, I was gonna make a skit on that. I'm like, how friends be on YouTube, and it's like 1 minute it's just like that song, "So Happy Together," and be all happy and jumping up, and then the next week it's like, "You dumb heifer, I'ma dox you," and just
What the hell?
that's what people be doing. It's like
Fine.
you be happy and cool 1 week, and then it's like week 2 or 3 is like they're your worst enemy. They want to dox you. They want to try to do everything, and
See,
it's just
my
like,
thing is, can't nobody tell my story better than me.
I know that's right.
True.
It ain't nothing to tell. If I done told it already,
True.
That,
there are a
that
lot of things that I know that I can keep private as it pertains to certain aspects of my life. On the other hand, what dirt you gonna dig that ain't already public?
fact.
It's a lot of things that when you get caught up in life, it ain't that easy to walk away from. Folks know I'm a felon. That ain't nothing. That ain't news. You
Yeah,
know.
and I
So if a
respect you
person
for
was to say,
being
"Oh,
honest with
she
it.
been to jail before," I ain't shook. I can tell you
Right.
what I did while I was in there too.
No, please don't.
Or did you do black?
But that's the
That's
But people
thing.
hate that.
I think
Go
that
ahead.
it depends on
Thank
how
you.
truthful you're being anyway.
Right.
Right.
Because if you're already telling your own tea, then nobody. What are you gonna? What can you? What can you say about me that I haven't already either put in a video or said in
Right.
one of these lives?
Exactly.
Not
Thank you. That's the part. And people be so no, like that's why I'll be like people like, oh, he's trying to do this and that. Go back to my lives when I first started doing it. Like I just this stuff's already there. I said what I was going to do. I talked about my life. So people make themselves look stupid. Oh, look, he blah blah. I already said that in my first 3 or 4 lives that I made
Right.
this year. You're
Hmm.
right. Think they so smart, and then why their fingers just stuck up their butt looking dumb. It's like,
mm,
I'm so okay. I forgot I'm not on my channel.
mm.
But no, I didn't mean it like that. Y'all know I still keep it PG, but I, add a little comedy in there because I am a God fearing man. But we just gotta keep it. We gotta keep our head above water
Ah,
because
Trisha said, "Hey yo." Pause.
pause. No, cause, like I'm not dumb. I'm not stupid. People are
Right.
just mad. Like people be up here pissed and mad. Like it's their goal sometimes to sit up here. Like, and you know what I found out, y'all? Like sometimes your biggest haters will be your biggest fans because no matter what, it's like they can't help it. They will always still watch you. They'll watch you from the
Hmm.
bushes. They'll
They're
watch you.
addicted.
Yeah, you better say
You're
that
their
again.
drug of choice. They know they feel like it's bad for them, but they keep going back for more.
Yep.
What is that? Like, if you hate me so much and I'm so this and that, and it's just like, but you still, and you know that they be what, and they'll make a live and somehow mention something that you said or did and 2 or 3 more things, and people think, and I'm just like, you wait, what? Like, ugh. And sometimes you can't help it because you got to be inside the same place. Because if you're,
Feel bad
you
for
know,
somebody that does doing this to me because I won't be there to know that you're doing it.
I mean, sometimes, I mean, but if you co-host with certain things and panels, sometimes it's like you don't want to be mean to this person, but as Tina says, sometimes we're interconnected because, like, I co-host
Hmm.
on certain panels, so it's just like certain people would just be in it with his watching, and it's just like,
I'm gonna tell you this: the people that were all of a sudden beefing, so called or allegedly or whatever, they was beefing with themselves. Really, that was a part of our community. Once they started beefing with me, they left, so they're not even around.
Mm.
oh,
And I know y'all like who? I ain't telling you, so
I
I'm
don't
not
want to know. I don't want to know.
not saying it.
I don't want to know anything.
Oh.
Yeah, no, but I mean, I just feel like to me to get certain stuff out. That's just me, so that I won't go to a certain level. But if I was to turn that side on, I don't like, oh no, real, how could you? I would never stoop that low. But
Mhm.
we all have to remember, y'all, like, yes, I do know people out here that say turn the other cheek, but sometimes you gotta put your foot down. You
Yeah.
have to.
Yeah. You have to set that boundary.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Because people will keep doing it and keep disrespecting, and then she laughing.
I'm laughing at Trisha. Trisha, Trisha, funny.
We're all adults. I mean, sometimes I can be an adult, and sometimes I like to go inside my childlike bag and see. I understand that some people like, see, look, I knew it. That Negro immature, but it's like that's what helps keeps you young. And if you look at like a lot of the old writings, whether it be the Bible or the Mahabharata, or if you go over to like Buddhist, it doesn't matter. A lot of them say the same thing:
Mm-hmm.
be childlike and be happy and cheerful and joyful. And there's a time for everything. There's a time for peace. There's a time for war. There's a time for this and that. But if you find yourself being childlike, it's like literally, I won't say you're trying to, not age yourself, but if you put your mindset into a place like that, you'll be able to be more creative. You'll be able to be more happy, and you won't fall into this mindset of, I'm this age, I'm aching and pained and all this stuff. It's like, no, every morning I get up, I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm still young at heart, and I'll bounce up like I'm 20 years old. Like that. That's how you got to keep your mindset. Like somebody out here has put into this realm where if you reach this age, you have to do this. If you reach this age, you're not supposed to be jump roping or playing about. It's like who said this stuff?
I don't
No.
know who said it.
And it's
But
just like, if you remain young at heart, that's why, like, certain people, you be like, dang, like they be 60 and 70 years old, still moving, still dancing, still vibrant. You got
Yeah.
to keep that mindset. Like, don't listen to what people say, or, oh, you shouldn't dress like this, or this is not. So what? Like, you know, like, look at you, coach. You doing all the exercise stuff. You and Trisha and Yolanda. It's like, I know women that are half y'all age that cannot do that. It's
um,
like they can't.
I had
It's
clients. I had clients that came to me that were in their 20s that couldn't do it. They're literally half my age.
I know, I know. I
And
be
it's like
knowing.
that really that's what drives me to do this because of that. Like if you're in your 20s and you're already so out of shape, you can't even do half of the exercises that we do in the class. What is it going to look like for you when you're 46 if you don't make a change?
Right.
Exactly,
Right.
exactly. And that's when I, the other day, that's I'm like, hey, people complaining about not even getting certain greens, and that's why I was like, hey, I know, like, a quick fix ghetto way of doing it. Put it in your blender, mix it up with this, because I don't want people to have excuses. Because listen, we coming up on some times where it's like, either you be physically fit, spiritually fit, or mentally fit. Like, it doesn't matter. I know everybody can't achieve that. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
if you're,
Hi,
spirit, huh?
no, I was saying hi.
Oh,
I just saw her name. But
yeah. Everybody lift one another up. But these people that doing people in, they're gonna be sadly mistaken. Because if these people keep acting like this and doing these things, when the time really comes for people to stick together, and resources or whatever happens to happen, or certain, you know political things happen, it's like, people gonna look at those people like, no, I remember how you was. I'm not working with you, or I'm not doing this with you, or you're grimy, and then that's when you gonna find your real tribe, and that's when it's really gonna matter.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But enough of me yapping. I'm yapping until my mouth dry, just like I said.
Nah, it's all good, bro.
You got to take Trisha's advice and drink water.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. I told you, I'll be yapping even inside my. I'll be yapping till my mouth be dry. Somebody got to text me like, yo, your mouth dry." I'm like, "Oh well." People probably be embarrassed about that for me. No, it is what it is. It happens. Drink some water,
Well, yeah.
Anisha. But
What's up, nature?
definitely great conversation. Great building points from all of you. I like where all y'all had came in with building off what I said and then giving y'all points, because I can still learn from y'all, whether it's man or woman. I'm
Right.
not going to be subjected to this. I ain't listening to no woman, or I ain't listening to no man. You're going to be, doesn't matter.
Right.
I
I'm
ain't
still,
listening to none of these chicks out here, except Coach.
I ain't listening to none of you sexy reds out here. Like,
God, I heard this. Oh my goodness. Do y'all know who Judge? This is totally off topic. Just real quick. I'm not even gonna go really, really into it. But
right.
Judge Joe Brown just did an interview on one of them podcasts. You know, there's so many now. And
Yeah.
he say a scathing review of Cardi B. I don't even know what to call it.
Oh,
It was, I was like, I was like, damn. He went in as calm as ever. So if you guys get a chance, I'm sorry I don't remember what podcast it was, but wowzers. Hi, Nisha.
Hey,
I
Nisha,
just
I
thought
got to
of that.
check that
I just
out.
thought of that when you talked about like, oh, I don't know what made me think of that, but my Lord, today I was like, Lord, I hope she never sees this because woo.
Judge Joe Brown comes out of here, out of Memphis. We're
So
used to
when I
him.
say scathing, Tina,
We are used to Judge Joe Brown calmly calling everybody hoes.
So let's think about how in he would go on a Cardi B. Oh my.
Yes.
It was, I was like, my Lord. Oh, ow, ouch.
I gotta hear that one. Some of the
Oh my
Judge
God.
Joe Brown goes up on Cardi B.
It was delicious.
Ooh, I
Not
might partake in
delicious.
a bite.
Pause.
Oh yeah,
Pause.
Ah,
pause.
Hey, yo.
hey, yeah. I love when y'all say that. When y'all be like, hey, yo, that's mad.
Yeah, yo, y'all
That's
got me
so New
saying that
York. It's
stuff.
so New York. Hey, yo, is New York.
Hey yo, B.
Absolutely.
I be like, yo, hey, yo, like,
Yeah, yeah. Like, hey yo,
mad
pause. Hey
funny.
yo, chill. Hey yo, chill, B.
Yo, chill, son.
Yeah, yeah, that one. Or
Son.
when a female say it, it'd be like chills. Or when the females be like, hey yo, bruh. I'm like, that get on my nerves when the female call me bruh. Like, hey yo, bruh,
Oh
bruh.
no! When the females say SMD, like I'll be like, "Whoa, chill out,
Whoa,
sis.
whoa,
Like,
whoa, whoa,
relax."
whoa. You don't have one. Chill,
That'd
chill,
be
chill, chill,
disrespectful.
chill,
Like,
No,
chill,
listen, not to be graphic, but I'm from New York, and inside New York, they'll say that, and you be like, you ain't got one, and if they're that, they'll pull out a you
a
know what,
strap,
chill.
a
Yeah.
a
strap.
strap,
Absolutely.
It's a
and then
strap.
sitting there, you're telling you, yeah, mine's bigger than yours, mine's bigger than yours, and it's like it's fake, like it's a crazy
Yo,
mental.
New York is a different like when you grow up in New York, you're so used to it, but
It's a
it's
different
really the belly
animal.
of the
Yeah.
beast for real.
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it. Especially the girls
Yeah.
that be from, the one of the five boroughs. They
Yep.
be them lakes and
There's one particular borough where some of the girls are a little bit more
Mm.
yeah,
uncouth than
yeah,
other.
Yeah.
The girls
yeah.
are always lovely.
Oh yeah. No, you ain't lying. You ain't lying. But then
Queen
some areas.
is so nice.
Absolutely.
As soon as I see a girl walking around the corner with 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 extra baby hairs and bangs, but then you got Tim's on with it, and then it's like you got your black and mild inside your hand, and then you spitting. I'm just like, ugh. Like here we go.
Welcome to New York.
Um,
But
Where you from again? Elevate. You from Yonkers, right?
Mount Vernon, not
Mount Vernon.
Yonkers. Mount Vernon.
Same thing. Ain't it the same
No,
thing?
it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Stop it.
now Vernon be having some action now.
Mm.
Nah, shit. I mean, Yonkers is literally our neighbor.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, it's like right there.
It's all good. Though.
That's near Austin, right? Or something like that. Oh no.
That's near where?
Austining.
No.
No, nowhere near. Oh, okay.
So Ossining is about 45 minutes like north of us. It's all in Westchester County, but Ossining is up north, further north.
Oh,
And
oh,
Yonkers and Mount Vernon, we're right above the Bronx.
oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, that's why Mount Vernon be having that extra, because I think the people from the Bronx go to Mount Vernon or something, like when they move
Bronx,
or something.
different beast. You hear me?
Yeah, it is. Sure is.
I'm bringing back memories.
You said, ugh.
There's vile, pissing people.
You're not too much on the Bronx. Don't make BFF come in here because he from the
Dear
Bronx.
Lord, oh man, please no.
I lived in all everywhere across the
And
United
Bronx
States. I
people don't
stayed.
play about the Bronx. So,
Zit. I don't want trouble. But listen, y'all, I had a wonderful time speaking with y'all, and for us to be able to get together and sharpen an iron and having some laughs and refilling one another, even down in the people in the chat, all of you, and up on the panel. This is
Sure.
very good and wonderful.
Yes,
So
sir.
I appreciate all y'all, and I'm about to head on out. So salute to y'all, and y'all have a very blessed night.
Yes,
Good
sir.
night.
We about to head on out too.
Word.
Definitely.
So I
Chill.
gotta drop everybody a question. Answer it after the live for me if you don't mind. So the question is going to be: do you struggle more with starting or finishing something? Pause. Pause. Pause.
Oh,
Answer that in the chat after. For everybody that's in the chat for me. Chip just pulled up all late like a color folk.
He said replay.
Shout out to you, Chip.
GT Black People Time Chip. Y'all definitely have a good one.
That was a
Night.
dope interview Chip did earlier. Y'all check it out. For real, for real.
Yo, Chip was
absolutely.
spazzing today. That was mad good.
That was dope.
He was
That was
going
definitely
in.
dope.
And I appreciate the compliment that he took the time to give everyone in the chat too. Because that was something else.
Oh yeah, yeah, that was dope. That was dope. Let's see what had happened was.
Mm.
It's all good shit, bro. I'm just messing with you, bro. Yolanda said starting at times for me. Yeah, it'd be like that. Definitely be like that. But y'all got anything y'all want to wrap it up with? Pause. Damn, that was crazy.
Yo, what is going on? Starting and finishing and wrapping it up. Oh my
Tired. See,
fucking
tired.
day.
See, it's
Pause.
time for bed.
Hey, yo, now it's time for bed. Really? Hey.
Coach.
Yeah.
Oh man, bro.
We are so silly. Oh my god.
It's out in here.
Wow.
All right, elevator, wrap it. Bring us home. I was gonna
Pause.
say wrap it up.
All right, y'all. We reached the end of another live stream panel. Y'all know y'all could have been anywhere in these internet streets, but y'all chose to stay here for a few. I appreciate everybody for tapping in, whether you came and left or whether you're still here. So, do me a favor, answer this question. Do you struggle more with starting or finishing in the chat after the live? Be sure to hit the like button, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Later, y'all.
Good night.
Good night.